I was just, like, all I want to do is be really good at something. Really, really good at something, so people are vaguely impressed by me. I thrive on having support around me, even if they are not actively doing something. I feel happier, more confident. Oh, I am an angel, though sometimes I wish I was more of a devil. People may think I'm crazy, but one of the ways I like to wind down my Friday is to get some of our household chores done, whether it's cleaning or doing a big food shop, so the house is all nice for the weekend. I think just drinking juice is too extreme for a diet. Your body needs more than juice, so I think it's a very hard thing to do, very challenging and probably very unhealthy for your body. You can't get everything you need from a juice. I love juice because it can provide you with nutrients, but drink it alongside your diet. I used to have a rant all the time when things went wrong, at everybody around me, because you just have to get the frustration out. I normally don't listen to my instincts because I'm so full of doubt. It's a very unique feeling, to be that strong and unbreakable. But I'm working towards it. I've always been very open with my emotions. Actually, that's got me into a lot of trouble, too, in the past. I was constantly being told I shouldn't talk so much about how I was feeling. They seemed to think I was giving too much away to my competitors, showing signs of weakness. But I've always thought that was rubbish. We are all totally committed as elite athletes. To think that pushing people around and bullying them is the best way to get results out of them is just ludicrous. As a kid growing up, I can see now, it didn't matter what I did, as long as it was something I could be really good at. Cycling just happened to be the opportunity that came along. As you ride in a steeplechase, and you're on the horse, going quite fast, you think, that's quite a big fence. But trust the horse, and don't give him any reason to doubt you. We don't talk about courage much in our everyday conversations, but I am comfortable with it now. What the event will be like, being part of the Olympics and being in London, is too much to think about. You've no control over those things, so in a way, it's wasted energy to think of them. In tennis, you can have a bad set and still win. The part of track cycling that is difficult to find in other sports is that it's so final, there's no second chance if you make a mistake. I've always been like this, insecure, because I'm striving for something that can't be attained. I don't just want to be okay at this, I want to be the best at it, and I've never achieved that in my mind. Even though I've won numerous titles and an Olympic gold medal, there are still so many faults in my performance that I can honestly hardly bear to watch the videos back. I beat myself up the whole time because I'm striving for something I'll basically never achieve. I portray this image of confidence, of arrogance, and it's not really me. I'm never satisfied, and I'm never content. It means I'm a bit of a mess some of the time. I always feel that most people out there who aren't sure if the gym is really for them aren't prepared to pay and find out. If you start lifting weights, you will expect to put weight on, as muscle is heavier than fat. But you have to look more at your body shape. You will get heavier, but you might get smaller and heavier at the same time, which is fine. And it doesn't really matter what you weigh as long as you are happy with your shape and size. I come from a cycling background. I happen to be good at it, the opportunities came my way. It wasn't something I necessarily searched to be involved in, it wasn't a dream. I just had an opportunity which you couldn't refuse. To be honest, after you've crossed the line at the Olympic Games, it is bedlam for the next, about, 5 or 6 hours. Media, press conference, dope control, you might get some food if you're lucky. You might see family if you're lucky. You have to make the mistakes and have those failures in order to learn from them and grow and improve. But for me, the best way to combat any of that beating yourself up or overanalyzing, the most important part is always to be prepared to the best of your ability. People will put restrictions on your ability, on your aptitude, on your talent, on your character, and to be honest, it's just opinion. Don't let anyone put you in a box or draw your path for you. Victoria Louise Pendleton, born the 24th of September 1980. Pendleton and her twin brother Alex were born on Stotfold, England, to Max Pendleton, a keen cyclist and former British national 8 km grass track cycling champion, and Pauline Viney. She has an older sister, Nicola Jane. Pendleton rode her first race, a 400 meters event on the grass track at Mildenhall Cycling Club's Fordham Sports Day and grass track meeting at 9. Pendleton showed her promise at 13 and was spotted 3 years later by the assistant national track coach, Marshall Thomas. At that time she wanted to concentrate on her education at Fernhill School in Letchworth Garden City, and later a degree in sport and exercise science by Northumbria University, Newcastle upon Tyne. She enjoyed some success on the track as a student before graduating and becoming a full-time cyclist. Pendleton is a British jockey and former track cyclist who specialised in the sprint, team sprint and keirin disciplines. She is a former Olympic, World, European and Commonwealth champion. With 2 Olympic gold medals and 1 silver, Pendleton is one of Great Britain's most successful female Olympians. Pendleton represented Great Britain and England in international cycling competition, winning 9 world titles including a record 6 in the individual sprint, dominating the event between 2005 and 2012. In 2008 she won the sprint in the Beijing Olympics, and in 2012, she won the gold medal in the keirin at the London Olympics, as well as silver in the sprint. She was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) in the 2009 New Year Honours and Commander of the Order of the British Empire (CBE) in the 2013 New Year Honours for services to cycling. As a gold medalist at European, World and Olympic level, Pendleton is also a member of the European Cycling Union Hall of Fame.